Welcome back to our channel for another episode of exhaust installation, and today in the shop we have a very rare 981 GT4 is in for exhaust upgrade. So here we have the IPE full exhaust system for the car that is going to be installed later. And right before we begin the installation of the exhaust system, let's start up the GT4, do a sound check, listen to how does the car sounds like with the factory PSE Sport exhaust system. Alright, so here we have removed the factory exhaust system out from the GT4 and we put it to compare with the IPE system that is going into the car later. Now, right before we begin the installation of this very beautiful IPE system, we'll take a few minutes to briefly talk about the key design difference of the IPE system compared to the factory system. Firstly, we start off with the factory exhaust system. So this is the complete exhaust system of the GT4. Right over here, we have the factory headers with the catalytic converters, of course. So these factory cats, there are about 600 or 700 cells. Then moving to the rear section, the catback section, as you can see, this is how the factory catback system looks like. So on the factory catback section, you do have the valve control as well, that the owner can operate the valves by using the exhaust button. So when the valves are closed, definitely the exhaust is going to sound a little bit more quiet, and when the valves are fully open, yes, it sounds a little bit louder, but definitely this is not the best sound that you can have on your GT4, and that's why we'll need to have this IPE exhaust to be installed on the car. Right over here, this is our IPE full exhaust system for the 981 GT4. So what we have is a complete exhaust system, includes the manifolds, the headers. So for the headers, the owner, he actually decided to go with the 200 cell catted version instead of the catless version. So these catalytic converters on the IPE headers, they are 200 cell. It offers a lot more sound, a lot more performance compared to the 700 cell catted headers on the factory exhaust system. And moving towards the catback section, as you notice, the team over at IPE, they completely redesigned the entire catback section for the 981 GT4 in order to provide the maximum sound and also the maximum performance for the car. Also, some fine little details that IPE has did on their exhaust system is that this beautiful high temperature heat protection that they applied on the exhaust system. So basically, IPE, they have this heat protection painted in gold color, applied on the rear muffler section and also on this catalytic converter section on the manifolds. As for the valves control function, the IPE exhaust, it is fully complied with the factory controls, whereby we'll just connect the vacuum lines back onto this IPE exhaust so that the owner can operate the exhaust valves by using the exhaust button in the car. So it is a fully plug and play exhaust upgrade without any modifications needed. And that's all for the product explanation. Now we'll get back to work to install this beautiful IPE system onto the GT4. Later, once we have everything fitted, as usual, of course, we'll start up the car, do a sound check, listen to how does this IPE system performs on the naturally aspirated flatsix 981 GT4. Definitely this IPE system is going to make a whole lot of difference on the GT4. It is going to be a day and night difference compared to the factory exhaust system. So stay tuned. Today in year 2025, we have the latest generation Cayman, which is the 718 GT4 RS, the most powerful Cayman that Porsche has ever produced. But back in 2015, 10 years ago, this is the most powerful version of the Cayman that Porsche has ever offered to the driving enthusiasts back in that time. So right beside me, this is the 2015 981 GT4. So as you can see, the car is finished off in this very beautiful sapphire metallic blue color. Then also as standard, the car, it has this massively huge carbon ceramic brakes at the front with the calipers painted in yellow color. Then to the rear, also we do have the carbon ceramic brakes as well. For the wheels, they are painted in this satin silver color, wrapped in this very sticky Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires. 10 years ago, the 981 GT4 definitely does not have the same amount of power compared to the current 718 GT4 RS. So the 981 GT4, it has a 3.8 litre naturally aspirated flatsix engine paired with a 6-speed manual transmission, and the car is capable of pushing out about 385 horsepower, 420 Newton meters of torque. That was the most powerful Cayman variant that Porsche has offered to the public back then in 2015. And for this 981 GT4, we have already upgraded it with a full IPE exhaust system. So now the car, it sounds completely different compared to how it was with the factory exhaust system. It is a day and night difference. So that's all for today's video. Let us know in the comment sections below, what do you think about the IPE full exhaust system on the GT4. Also, if you enjoy our content, like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting contents in the future. We'll see you again in our next video.